What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants.
And tonight!
Hey, you beat me to it here.
Tonight!
Alright, there it is. You heard her, tonight! As you can see, we have Mrs. Heretic in the house.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, indeed, my wife is here.
My wife!
And we are doing some Nightwish reactions. Now, the reason we're doing this is because today is May 15th. The day of this filming. It's May 15th, and in 5 days, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, Mrs. Heretic and I are going to be going to see Nightwish perform live at the Wiltern Theater in Koreatown. We're really looking forward to it. We figured it'd be a good idea if we got her some more exposure to Nightwish before we went to the concert, so she's not just absolutely bowled over by everything that she sees.
That's the truth.
Give her a little more exposure, a little more experience, so she'll hopefully have a better time. So she had the day off today, and she said, I want to do some Nightwish reactions. And I said, okay, that sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
It's been a day of filming, you guys.
It has been a whole day. We've been in the studio all day today filming, and we got the big one. Okay, listen. I was hesitant to have her do this one because it is one of the big ones. And
but I insisted.
She did insist. I know for a fact they're going to be playing this song at the show we're going to, so I figured, why not? So right now, we have Mrs. Heretic doing her very first experience watching and listening to the greatest show on earth. Oh boy. You have no idea what you're in for here, do you? Okay, let me just warn you right off the gun. It's a long song.
But I get floor, right?
You get floor.
Then all is good in the hood.
You get floor for over 20 minutes.
You what?
It's what wet dreams are made of.
Wow. Okay then. So it's a 20-minute long song.
Sweet.
I hope you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and just to give you a little context of the song is about the birth of planet Earth, its formation, the evolution of the human race, and the possible inevitable outcome of what's going to happen to the human race.
If we don't take care of our planet.
That's very true. We have got to take care of it. So that is basically the gist of the song, from what I remember in the comments. I don't lyrics go over my head, so I didn't catch any of that, but in the comments, this is what all the commenters was telling me.
Are there any subtitles or anything?
I think there are subtitles on this video, if I'm not mistaken. I think there are. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there are. But yeah, this is supposedly, in a lot of people's opinions, this is Tomas's masterpiece. This is his opus. This is the song that is the absolute pinnacle of his songwriting ability. So
he's not dead yet, so there could be more creations that might be better than this, but for now, we're gonna call this the pinnacle.
As we stand, this is in a lot of people's, not everybody, but a lot of people think that this is the pinnacle. This is the absolute height of his songwriting ability. So, but like you said, who knows what the future holds? He might write something even better. It's always possible. But as it stands, this is the song.
Given how talented this band is, I have no doubt that there's going to be more to come that might overshadow that.
It could. So we are using, I think it's Tapada. I'm not 100% sure. We're using the exact same video I used. I looked on Gabriel's list. Let me pull Gabriel's list one more time. I looked all throughout Gabriel's list, and I do not see the greatest show on earth anywhere. I got The Poet and the Pendulum. Nope. No, it's weird. It's so weird. But yeah, it's not in here. Hold on, I'm almost done. No, it's not in here. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna just use the link that I used. So I believe it was Tampere. A lot of people like that video. Some people don't because it's still kind of daylight outside. So like all the pyro and stuff, you're not gonna really see all that well because it's daytime. But
I like pyrotechnics.
I know.
Fire!
But we're gonna do the best we can with what we got. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. Anything you want to say before we get started?
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay. Before we do get started, a couple things I need to mention. Number one, I've already done a reaction to this, so I'm just here to hang out. I'm just here along for the ride. And number two, when we did the Ghost Love Score reaction for Mrs. Heretic, I got a lot of heat and a lot of hate for constantly pausing, and I'm doing that to make sure the videos don't get blocked. I hope everybody understands that. I'm not doing it for any other reason other than that. I'm just doing my best to make sure the video does not get blocked. But a lot of people still gave me a lot of heat and a lot of hate. So I said, you know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do any pausing. All the pausing and the playing is going to be done by Mrs. Heretic. She has 100% full control over the player. So
if the video gets blocked, if you guys are mad at how much I'm stopping, direct your complaints to me.
It's her.
I will take them.
I'm not doing it. So she's in control. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I don't think you are. I really don't think you are, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Yes.
So let's get those fingers up, because here we go. All right, here we go. Nightwish Live, the greatest show on earth. Tampere 2015. Oh boy. I know you're excited. And remember, we're going to see them play this live. So this is going to be cool. You sure?
Do it!
Okay. She's in control from here on out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this. It's Groot again. I love this opening.
Yeah.
Love this. It's peaceful and harmonious. And then poof, fireworks go off and the the tone of the music changes, and I have a feeling this is going to be heaven on earth.
It's going to be epic. Now, do you get what happened within the song? Remember, the song, the entire song tells the story of the beginning of...
This is like the Big Bang.
That's exactly what I was told. Now, that's how I was told it was in the comments, was those fireworks represented the Big Bang. So now I guess we're going to be getting the formation of the planet in this next part. Just telling you what I was told in the comments. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's what I was told in the comments.
Well, to me, this was like everything peaceful and harmonious, and if you look at the celestial background in this picture right here, and then all of a sudden fireworks go off, which, like, to me, knowing that the topic of the song is about Earth's creation and making sure we take care of the Earth, and from start to now, like, what do people talk about at the beginning of the Earth? The Big Bang. How was the Earth formed? Here we go. Okay, let's see what happens next. Oh yeah, Troy. Oh, you capture my heart, Floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. The only thing is, if I was thinking about like the creation of Earth and that kind of stuff, I would have thought more of bringing Marco and Floor out on the stage for like Adam and Eve as like a representation, but who needs Marco? At least in this, Floor's gorgeous.
You're gonna rile a few feathers with that one. I'm just warning you. There are a lot of people who are obsessed with Marco, so you're digging a trap here. Just be careful.
Marco's fantastic, don't get me wrong, but I was like, my heart is set on Floor. I'm so sorry, you guys. Marco's a good-looking cat, though.
Yeah.
But Dave is a million times sexier. Okay, let's see where we go from here. I don't know how she performs in heels. She's already an Amazon.
He switched instruments.
After sleeping through 100 million centuries, we have finally opened our eyes on a sumptuous planet, sparkling with color, bountiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun? To work at understanding the universe and how we have come to wake up in it.
Okay, I'm going to rewind at this point, but I just want to make a couple comments.
Okay.
So we can go back to the beginning. I want to know who does the voice of whoever for that intro.
The name was mentioned several times in the comments. I do not. It's an author. It's an author who wrote the book that inspired this song. I don't remember the name of the author, but it was they contacted the author of the book because Tomas read the book and was inspired to write this song. They contacted the author if he would do the voiceover, and he said absolutely. So he did. This is what I'm told in the comments. Is it true? I don't know, but this is what I was told.
Yeah, I just have to say, like, the voice, that voice was perfect. Like, I love this intro to this whole epic, like, orchestra, as I call it. Like, it reminds me of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra a little bit.
There's a lot of Trans-Siberian Orchestra elements in Nightwish. That's all due to Tomas and his arrangements and his scoring. Remember also that all the orchestrations that you hear, like of the violins and the horns and the violas and the cellos and all the orchestra parts, that is the London Philharmonic.
Oh.
Yeah, that is, they actually work with the London Phil to do and record those parts. Mm-hmm. They're all tracked, obviously, but that is legit. That is the London Phil.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you said you want to rewind. How far do you want to go back? You want to go back all the way to the beginning of the spoken word?
No, right at the end of the story. Spoken word.
Okay, I went a little too far then. Oh. I'll find it.
The universe and how we have come to wake up in it.
I think we're good right here.
smiles, welcoming the outside world to the stuff of stars. Betting the tree how the biological holy enter.
I love her eyes.
I do, me too. Oh my God, her
facial expressions right there, right?
Are amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the creation of like Adam and Eve and getting the human race started. And this is like, I'm not used to listening to music that's like this in regards to like I think all music is storytelling, but I'm used to the snippets, like, 3 to 5 minute songs. This is just basically an entire book that they're trying to. It's a novel in music form.
They're squeezing it into 20 minutes.
Albeit an abridged version.
Yeah, definitely an abridged version.
Okay, just want to make that comment.
The tapestry of chemistry, there's a lighting in the garden, leading us to the mother of all. We are one with all universe, fortress of what will be, science of the divine is here. Alien stars, riding the tale of our soul. Day to day, new opening for the greatest show.
I could listen to that like 12 times. Oh. Wait a minute. It's our channel today, and I'm going to rewind that.
You want to rewind that?
I want to rewind that
We're
too.
going to rewind it. Nope. We don't want to hear those pig sounds. Hey, turn. Look, you can play those pig noises all you want. We don't care. We're going to go back. How far do you want to go back?
I want her to sing The Greatest Show on Earth again.
Okay, let me go back.
The line, The Greatest Show on Earth.
Okay, let me go back a little bit more then.
Yeah.
All right.
That line, when she sings that, it just, it makes my heart flutter. It makes me so happy. So listening to that, I could listen to that all day.
I love their harmonies on this chorus.
Oh, yeah.
This was one of the biggest selling points for me on this entire song was the harmonies between Marco and Floor. Just the inversions that they were hitting, the notes they were hitting, the way that the chordal structure flowed from inversion to straight triads to an inverted fourths. I mean, it just sounded phenomenal. I was, no pun intended, I was floored by their harmonic talent here on this song.
Yeah, you might have me crying at the end of this, but I'm gonna try to hold it off because, like,
now if you do, you do.
I'm gonna be I don't want my freaking mascara running.
Well, if it does, it does.
I can't look like that in front of your fans.
Oh, whatever. They don't care. They'll probably get a kick out of it, honestly. But I did. I cried on this song. I absolutely did.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's a gorgeous piece of music. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, well, you hit it. I just rewind.
Oh, love that pyro. Oh.
Nice fill. I missed that.
To care for the garden, wonder of earth, very form most beautiful. Very form most beautiful.
I love this. I absolutely am like, the music is phenomenal.
Yep.
Like,
the songwriting.
So
this
good.
Is definitely some of Tomas's finest writing.
Oh, so good. So
awesome.
good.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not going to tell you what score I gave this. I won't tell you till the end, till you give your evaluation. I'll tell you what score I gave this, but I think you'll agree with the score I gave.
Well, let's do this.
You got a button to hit. No, not that. You have a,
Okay.
but you want to rewind?
Only the 10 seconds.
Okay.
Just because I don't want it to go straight.
Begging for most beautiful. We are one. We are a universe. Forebears of what will be. Science of the Devonian Sea.
Her beauty. That voice. I'm going to pause here because basically I'm sitting here looking at the back screen and like, was that Floor growling again?
No, that was Marco.
Okay. Because I was like, that boom, pum, pum, pum.
Yeah, that was Marco.
Pum, pum. But I feel like this is where we're getting into like things bad happening to the planet because you see the fires and the other stuff behind Floor and all the lighting and everything. And I'm waiting for some major pyrotechnics to come out right about now. So
we've already had some major ones, but there's more coming. I promise you.
Yeah. But I just needed to like kind of gas in on this picture where the background is and like go, okay, something not good is coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
After a billion years, the show is still here. A single one of your fathers died young. The 100 travelers out of Africa. Little Lucy as the A-fire. You found a fantasy to idolatry, to self-destructive weaponry, and turning out the guns deep within the past. Harvesting blood of the hunted. understanding the human lust to feel so exceptional to rule the earth. Hunger for shiny rocks, the giant mushroom clouds, the will to know will soon be done by. Into history, the grand finale, enter of kind. Man, he took his time in the storm, and he dreams he won't understand a single grain of sand. He gave up to poverty, but one day sees to be with the last night of slavery.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful messages right there.
Yeah.
Oh, like, wow.
I'm not gonna say a word. I missed, like, you know me, lyrics just over my head. But I was reading in the comments what a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people were telling me in that section what was being stated. So, what is your interpretation?
That humans are greedy and basically they came up with things to hurt the earth. So, and we're lustful, sexual, greedy, war-bearing. We don't care about anything but ourselves. Self-centered, self-righteous, selfish humans. Like big
in our
rock.
quest, like they said in the lyrics, in our quest to rule the earth. An earth that was literally gifted to us.
Yeah, but all we wanted was shiny rocks and...
Shiny rocks for the purpose of what? Creating what?
Weaponry.
Mushroom clouds.
Yes.
They're talking about uranium.
Yes.
Yeah, to build atomic weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I actually I went off a little bit of a tirade because I don't catch lyrics, but I caught that because it very much reminded me of Fallout 4, which is, you know the video game. You're familiar with it. I've played it. How many hours have I played that game?
We don't want to talk about it. It's a bone of contention.
Yeah, hundreds of hours on that game, right? But the whole basis of the game is
the end of the earth.
The end of the planet because of a nuclear war.
Exactly.
So those lines hit me. I was like, whoa. Shiny rocks for mushroom clouds. I was like, that sums it up. For me, it did. I was like, okay, now I get it. I get now what this part's about.
It had a double entendre because it didn't say just for mushroom clouds, but the desire for shiny rocks, like greed, like people wanting like diamonds and people want, they're greedy. Like people want bigger, better. Like, can't you just be happy with the beautiful earth that was given to us and appreciate it?
The obsession with the acclamation of wealth over the course of a lifetime, which is so funny because when you die, like your dad loves to say,
can't take it with you. Me.
You spend your whole life accumulating all this wealth, and for what? You know, you're gonna die, and you cannot take it with you. It's inevitable. So, you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. So that was a double entendre in there. Very, very, very powerful messages right there.
I agree.
Okay.
stand a single grain of sand. He gave up to poetry, but one never seems to be. Bring the left side of the will you sing with us? We were here. As loud as you can, united, all at once. In the darkness, we were here.
Putting that we were here in past tense, and like the entire background being like, it goes from like nature to the like the human rat, like construction, the human rat race, and like
Deforestation,
Yeah.
mineral mining,
Yep.
strip mining, basically
traffic,
pollution, destroying the planet.
Yeah.
Which, in theory, eventually, because we are a very wasteful, selfish human race, people do not do things like recycle, and as a result, we're eventually going to run out of natural resources. Eventually, it's going to happen. It may take centuries, it may take millennia, but eventually this planet will run out of natural resources.
Exactly.
When that happens, what happens to the human race?
We cease to exist, and that is the message there. But like I said, very powerful.
But the message they're saying is we're here in past tense.
Yeah.
Like, we did exist at one point. We did. We had our brief time on this planet. And when you think about it, humans have only been around for, like, what, about 5 million years or something like that? As Neanderthals?
Probably less.
Cro-Magnons?
Probably less.
Actually, I think you're right. It's by about 2 million years, I think, actually. That is a drop in the bucket compared to how long this planet has been around. We're talking hundreds of millions of years, if not billions. So the fact that we've been around as long as we have is insignificant. So if we do become extinct in a few centuries,
It's
or
our own damn fault.
a few millennia, number one, it's our own damn fault. That is very true. And number two, hopefully we'll leave behind something that will let whatever comes next know that we were here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever it might be.
Jesus.
Wow.
We are going to die, and that makes us the lucky ones. Most people are never going to die because they're never going to be born. The potential people who could have been here in my place, but who will in fact never see the light of day, outnumber the sand grains of Sahara. Certainly those unborn ghosts include greater poets than Keats, scientists greater than Newton. We know this because the set of possible people allowed by our DNA so massively exceeds the set of actual people. In the teeth of these stupefying odds, it is you and I, in our ordinariness, that are here. We privileged few who won the lottery of birth against all odds. How dare we whine at our inevitable return to that prior state from which the vast majority have never stirred?
Wow.
30 seconds
There
left.
is grandeur in this field of life, with its several powers having been originally breathed into a few forms or into one. And that whilst this planet has gone cycling on according to the fixed law of gravity, from so simple a beginning, endless forms most beautiful and most wonderful have been and are being evolved.
Yep. You okay? Okay, I wasn't either. I had to I had to take a break after I saw this. This was intense for me, so I can only imagine what it is for you.
Your eyes are tearing up again.
Well, yeah, it's an emotional song.
It really is. FYI, in our relationship, he is the sensitive one.
How dare you throw me under the bus? Oh my God. Okay, fine. You know what? On that note, you're going to take some time. First of all, you're going to get a timeout. First of all, okay? So you can go to a corner and you can stand in there and think about the mistakes you've made in your life. That's number one. Number two, you need some time to think about and process what you saw here, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to take a timeout. She's going to take some time to gather her thoughts, and I guess we'll see them in the review.
We'll see you in the review.
We'll see you guys in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was Mrs. Heretic's first time hearing and seeing Nightwish with the greatest show on earth. And yes, we will be seeing that when we see them live in 5 days. They are going to perform that. So,
wow.
Thoughts? Talk to them. What did you think?
It's hard to describe how mind-blowing this song was. I wouldn't even call it a song. I would literally call it a abridged novel in music and spoken form. It is a powerful message to us as human beings on how we should treat the planet and how we should, in essence, even treat one another. Okay? Because we want to be around for many, many more years to come, centuries. You know, as he said at the end, you know, he was talking about souls that would never be born. So, I mean, I'm epically moved by the message in this song. Almost hard to put my thoughts into spoken word. I didn't take a time out because you didn't let me take an actual time out, or you wanted me to take a time out. I wasn't going to take a time out.
I was going to let you have all the time you wanted, but you wanted to get to this, so.
Yeah, before I lost my train of thought. Because I'm one of these people who's like, ooh, pretty shiny thing. You know, so
Squirrel!
Squirrel, exactly. Oh my God. So, it's epic. I'm at a loss for words. How epic this was. And I don't think a song can get nearly any better than this. I mean, if I had thumbs, fingers, toes, body, I mean, thumbs up, don't even give this song justice. It epically should get the planet to be raised into a for this song.
Yeah.
It was that good.
It is that good. It really is. A lot of great messages in that song, obviously. I gave this song a score, and would you like to know the score I gave it?
Yeah.
I gave it the highest score possible. I gave it a 9.9.
You don't give 9.9.
I did.
Who are you?
Right here. No, I'll show you. Let me scroll down. See? 9.9.
Wow.
Yeah. I was beyond impressed with this song. Beyond. The songwriting, just the scoring alone, the songwriting alone, was phenomenal. Some of the best music I think I've ever heard written ever. And that's not just by Nightwish standards, that's across the entire genre of the entire art of music. So, I mean, that was some phenomenal composing, scoring, execution, playing, musicianship, performance, production. I found absolutely no flaw in this whatsoever. None. This was as close to perfection as you can get. So that's why I gave it the 9.9. So were you impressed?
Very.
Cool. All right. I mean, that's pretty much all to say. I mean, I think you nailed it. Let me ask you this question, because I know how I felt about it. The song itself was about 17 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And then they had the spoken outro and the outro playing, and they had the opportunity to go out and wave to the crowd and take the bows and everything, right? Did that feel like a 17-minute long song to you?
No.
No, it didn't.
No.
I felt the same way. The time flew. I mean, it was long. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh, it only felt like 3 minutes. No, it felt long, but it only felt like 10. It didn't feel like 20. I mean, it was mind-blowing how quickly this, and the reason for that, I think, is because the song moved along at a rapid pace. It went from transition to transition. They never stayed on one part for more than like 2 minutes before they moved on to the next. So it just flowed so well, and the time flew by for me when I first saw it. It's funny, seeing it the second time, I have even deeper appreciation for it. So it's funny how that worked. But okay, so final thoughts.
Can't wait to see it live in a few days.
Oh God, we're gonna have a great time at that show.
Yes,
we really
are.
Yeah, it's in 5 days. Yeah, May 20th. So if any of you guys, in closing, if any of you guys are gonna be there and you see us, please do not hesitate to come up and say hi. Please do not come up and, introduce yourselves, let you know that you enjoy the show. Talk to us. We're regular human beings, folks. We're not some demigods putting ourselves up on pedestals or something like that.
Absolutely not.
We're regular Joes and Josephines. So please, by all means, come up and say hi, shake our hands, give us hugs, whatever. If you want autographs, we'll sign autographs. You'll be amazed what people do. You want to take pictures? We'll pose for pictures with you. Absolutely. We're here for you guys. And if you guys want to take the time out of your night to come up and say hi to us, the least we could do is take some time out of our night to reciprocate.
I will tell you, though, that we are in LA, and I am very big on the mask. I know it's not required, but we will be wearing our mask.
Oh, yes.
So just because I have a parent that's, has cancer, so I'm very, very cognizant about making sure I'm safe for COVID. So it's not a turn off. If you recognize either of us, please tap us on the shoulder, but we'll be wearing the mask. See?
We'll be like this. But I'll guarantee you right now, dead giveaway, this. This is an absolute dead giveaway. So, yeah, but don't be afraid to come up and say hi to us. In all seriousness, we would love to meet you guys. We'd love to see you guys. If you do see us at the show, please come up and say hi.
Absolutely.
Other than that, I guess we're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you gonna give thumbs up or anything to this? I mean, can you?
No. It's too good. It's that I would be doing it an injustice by just giving it thumbs.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you borrow my thumbs. How about that?
4.
So, 4.
4.
4 thumbs up.
4.
All right, 4 thumbs up. You heard her. She has spoken.
Yes.
Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, we were able to entertain you. If we were able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then we did our job, and we're so glad we could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to us, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic and Mrs. Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous.
And support each other.
Later. Peace.